Sony just released a new revamp of the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 Pro, and it's the most powerful gaming console at the moment. But is it worth the higher price tag? Let's see if this new PlayStation deserves a spot on your wishlist this Christmas. The new PS4 rocks a totally different look. When I first saw the pictures, I really didn't like it, just like a lot of people. But after all, I think it actually isn't that bad. The PS4 Pro is bigger than the earlier versions of the PS4, but that makes sense. They moved the light bar to the front of the PlayStation, and the buttons are now actual buttons instead of those touch-sensitive buttons which the first versions of the PlayStation have. The glossy part is gone and replaced with a beautiful looking and shiny PlayStation logo. The new PlayStation 4 Slim suffers from the lack of an optical port. Thankfully, the PS4 Pro doesn't. The PS4 Pro actually receives an extra USB port, which is really convenient for things like PlayStation VR. On the back of the PlayStation 4 Pro, you will find a power input, HDMI output, PlayStation camera port, optical out, USB port, and a LAN input. On the front, you'll find the two extra USB ports. The PlayStation 4 Pro also has an easy swappable hard drive, just like we used to from PlayStation. One thing that I noticed when I was replacing my old PlayStation 4 was a different power plug. So I had to run the new cable through my setup, which was really annoying but necessary for the bigger power consumption. The big thing that Sony promises with the PlayStation 4 Pro is 4K gaming, and that's impressive with a $400 price tag. But that's not true for all the games out there. The developers themselves can choose how to utilize the extra power of the PlayStation 4 Pro. Better frame rates, better graphics, higher resolution, etc. Now while some games run at 4K, most don't. Not yet at least. But that doesn't mean that the PlayStation 4 Pro isn't powerful, because it is. It beats the original PS4 and PS4 Slim in every department but size. The PS4 Pro has the same CPU as the original PS4, but is overclocked to 2.13 GHz instead of the 1.6 GHz that the original PS4 has. This gives the PlayStation 4 Pro a 30% speed increase on the CPU side. The PlayStation 4 Pro also received an upgrade on the GPU side with a 4.2 teraflops GPU, which is almost twice as much as the original PS4. But is it all worth the higher price tag? It depends. In the time I've been using my PlayStation 4 Pro, everything was really smooth and silent. That last part is really important to me. The main reason for me to upgrade were the loud fans of my old PlayStation, and if I'm going to upgrade my TV, I get the advantage of 4K gaming. One thing I also noticed was lesser dropped frames in games like GTA 5. My old PlayStation would drop frames all the time, which made playing the game very hard. Not an issue anymore with the PlayStation 4 Pro. This could have been an issue with my PlayStation 4, but let me know if you had the same issue as well. Now let me make this easy for you. In my opinion, the PlayStation 4 Pro is totally worth it. The extra power for better frame rates, better graphics, a higher resolution, and even 1080p streaming makes it totally worth it for me. And if you have a 4K TV, the choice should be even easier. But if you don't care about all that and you just want a PlayStation 4, then the PlayStation 4 Slim might just be the better and cheaper choice for you. And this was my review. Now if you like this video, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment on what I should review next, and I will see you in my next video.